For 7 years we have roamed through wormhole space, going from system to system without calling one single system our home. This basically means we live out of a backpack, either with a ship that we can refit off, or by using mobile depots. We like to pride ourselves for being scavengers. We take what other people have, either by PvE or by PvP. This means that sometimes we encounter people doing PvE combat sites in wormhole space and putting in a lot of effort to earn money. In wormhole space you earn money by shooting the sleepers and looting their wrecks. You can earn a little bit of extra money by salvaging the wrecks. So 9 out of 10 times people salvage the sleeper wrecks after they've done the combat site. When we encounter people in wormhole space doing combat sites, we often wait until they are done with the combat site and have started salvaging before we make our move. In this episode we encounter people doing combat sites, and rather than salvaging the wrecks after they were done with the combat site, they decided to move back to their home system, switch into a salvaging ship, and then return without backup, leaving the salvaging ship completely open to attack.
To give this command to a drone requires that you have an active target.
Not only did they lose a ship, they also lost a valuable salvage that took them hours and hours of running combat sites to earn. Here we find 2 Gilas doing a combat site. Because we're a little bit hesitant to engage 2 Gilas, we try to assess the situation first and see who we're dealing with. In this particular case, the Gilas didn't bother salvaging any wrecks. They were just killing the sleepers and warping to the next site, while leaving the mobile tractor unit and the wrecks in the combat site. After they warp off, the site will despawn, but the wrecks will remain for at least a couple of hours. That gives them enough time to do a couple of combat sites and then later return with a salvaging ship. While the Gilas clear the combat site, we keep a close eye on the wormhole, checking for incoming traffic, and it gives us an opportunity to do a background check on the pilots to see who we're dealing with. In the meantime, we've put our scouts on the wormholes to check for incoming traffic and wait for the salvaging ship. The Gilas have returned to our home system and have not salvaged yet. This gives the impression that one of the Gila pilots is probably gonna switch into a salvaging ship. This means that we're only dealing with 2 pilots, so that means 1 salvaging ship and 1 potential combat ship, if at all they bring a combat ship while they're going to salvage. While they're in their home system switching to the salvaging ship, we put ourselves in the right position so that once they arrive we only have to decloak and start our engagement. Our scout reports wormhole activity. It turns out to be a single Noctis and no combat ship, so no backup. killed the Noctis solo, thereby not revealing how many ships we actually have, because sometimes people return to the location where they lost their ship hoping to find revenge. By not showing our hand, I made them think that I was just one solo Stratios. So it turned out they switched back into their Gilas in search for revenge. I let them know that I'm still there, and when they warp in, we tackle the first Gila. It's gonna be a tough fight because Gilas are heavy hitters. Just as my tank is breaking, I have 90% hull left, the second Gila warps out. It turned out to be blind luck that we didn't tackle the second Gila, otherwise he would have been forced to stay on grid and I might have lost my ship. So at the end of the day, we're pretty happy with the result. One Noctis kill and one Gila kill, and they didn't earn any money doing the combat sites. Mission accomplished. I want to thank everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Please rate, comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time.